Welcome to Reviews Inside TV, where we dive deep into the latest and greatest tech, beauty, lifestyle, and everything in between. If you're shopping smart, shopping curious, or just want the inside scoop, you're in the right place. Today, we're taking a close, unbiased look at the 2025 MacBook Air 15-inch with the M4 chip, Apple's latest refresh of its popular ultra-portable laptop line. This model comes equipped with a 15.3-inch liquid Retina display, 16 gigabytes of unified memory, a 256GB SSD, and a 12-megapixel center stage camera, all in the midnight finish. The 2025 MacBook Air doesn't try to reinvent the wheel, but instead hones in on refinements. It's powered by Apple's brand new M4 chip, which aims to push performance boundaries while improving efficiency. The 15.3-inch display offers a liquid Retina panel capable of rendering over 1 billion colors, and the body, just like previous MacBook Airs, is razor-thin and highly portable. It features 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports, MagSafe charging, Wi-Fi 6E, Bluetooth 5.3, and a headphone jack, plus support for up to 2 external displays, a first for the Air line. Internally, it ships with macOS that's optimized for seamless integration with Apple's ecosystem, including iPhone mirroring, cross-device copy-paste, and messages and FaceTime compatibility. This model is particularly optimized for Apple Intelligence, Apple's privacy-focused AI engine baked into macOS. Setting up the MacBook Air was, unsurprisingly, smooth. From the moment you open the lid, it's clear Apple continues to refine the out-of-box experience. Transferring data from another Mac was quick with Migration Assistant, and the M4 chip made the initial software update feel instantaneous. Over several days of testing, I used this machine for a range of real-world tasks: video editing in Final Cut Pro, running multiple Adobe Creative Cloud apps simultaneously, web conferencing via the 12-megapixel center stage camera, and even a few late-night gaming sessions. The fanless design stayed cool under pressure. Battery life hovered between 16 to 17.5 hours depending on workload, and the laptop never felt sluggish, even with heavy multitasking. That said, the 256GB SSD can feel limiting for creatives or pros who work with large files. An upgrade might be necessary depending on your workflow. Let's talk pros and cons. On the plus side, the M4 chip brings genuinely noticeable speed improvements, especially when juggling multiple apps or doing creative work. The screen is vibrant and sharp, audio from the 6-speaker system is immersive, and the battery life is stellar. Add to that the seamless Apple ecosystem integration, and you've got a machine that feels effortlessly cohesive. On the flip side, the base storage at 256GB feels outdated in 2025, especially at this price point. Port selection also remains minimal, and if you rely on legacy USB-A or HDMI ports, be ready to live the dongle life. Finally, while Apple Intelligence is promising, its full capabilities still depend on upcoming software rollouts and app-level integration. Now's a good time to hit that like button if you're finding this helpful. And hey, if you love diving into detailed, honest reviews without the fluff, don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss what's next on Reviews Inside TV. We've got plenty more deep dives coming your way. From a value for money standpoint, this MacBook Air sits in a bit of a gray zone. If your priority is raw power in a slim form, the M4 chip delivers. But if you don't need all the Apple Intelligence features just yet, or you're not deeply tied into Apple's ecosystem, you may be paying a premium for features you won't fully utilize. The build is undeniably premium, and the unified memory structure helps with smooth performance. But that base storage will pinch anyone who works with high-res media or runs heavy applications. When compared with other thin and light laptops on the market, the MacBook Air M4 stands out for battery efficiency, build quality, and ecosystem harmony, but loses points in upgradability and flexibility. Competitors in this space often offer more ports, higher base storage, and in some cases, OLED panels. But few rival Apple's software-hardware synergy or macOS's polished experience. Build quality? Apple hasn't skimped. The unibody aluminum chassis feels rock solid with no flex, and the midnight finish has improved resistance to fingerprints compared to older models. The hinge is firm yet fluid, the keyboard is tactile with just the right travel, and the trackpad remains one of the best in the business. While we don't have long-term data just yet on the M4 chip's lifespan, Apple Silicon's track record is encouraging. Past chips have aged exceptionally well, both in performance and power management. As for customer support, Apple's reputation remains strong. While I didn't need direct support for this review, Apple's in-store and online support channels are well documented for being responsive and helpful. With AppleCare Plus available and frequent macOS updates delivered on schedule, users can expect ongoing support for several years. If the $1,299 plus price tag stretches your budget, you might consider last year's M3 MacBook Air 15-inch. It's still very capable for most users and often discounted. Alternatively, the 13-inch M2 version can still handle everyday tasks and light creative work for hundreds less, making it a worthwhile alternative for casual users. Wrapping it all up, the 2025 MacBook Air 15-inch with M4 isn't trying to be revolutionary. It's trying to be smarter, faster, and more integrated. It succeeds on most fronts, especially if you're already living inside Apple's ecosystem. The M4 chip brings solid performance gains, battery life remains unmatched in its class, and the hardware is top tier. But it's not flawless. The base storage is tight, and port variety still leaves room for improvement. If you're a student, a creative pro on the go, or a loyal Apple user looking for a lightweight yet powerful machine, this could be your next upgrade. Just know what you're paying for and whether you'll use all the features it offers. Thanks for watching Reviews Inside TV. You'll find the product link in the comments box below. If you've already tried the new M4 MacBook Air or have questions, drop them below. I always love hearing from you. Until next time, take care of your tech, trust your instincts, and remember, if it's worth reviewing, you'll find it right here on Reviews Inside TV.